This template is the handbook data extraction. It also can be called search handbook in the system, but you can find it just by looking up handbook. And so this template here, what it does is simply enough, you're able to look through a handbook and find exactly what you're looking for very quickly with just a single prompt. And so it looks a little bit complicated, but there's a couple things going on here. And one is that you can be able to scrape the web for the handbook. So if your handbook is online, you can just put the URL right here and you can be able to have the web scrape it and it'll be able to find your answer here. What you want to search for is right here. And I'm actually using the Boy Scouts handbook for as the example here. I am an Eagle Scout, in case you were asking, and I know you're very impressed right now. So I'll just give you a moment. But this handbook is about 80 pages long, and I don't want to read through it. And you can go and find specific sections, but it would be just easier if you could just have something that knew what you wanted and you're able to search exactly your question. And so you can have it search through the entire handbook through the URL, or you can be able to input the file here into the input file node or the large memory. And the large memory will create a database, a vector memory, which sounds really complicated, but all it is that the AI is being trained on the data that you're giving it. And so it's specified to that data that you gave it. So basically, this little memory pod right here that's called Boy Scouts just has the Boy Scouts handbook, and it's planning on giving me information just from the Boy Scouts handbook. And so your question will feed into here for the web scraper and also here to the large memory. And so it's going to give you an output here. And the first question I asked it was, what is the purpose of the Boy Scouts? And gave me the answer. The purpose of the Boy Scouts is to provide a program for young people that builds character, trains them with their responsibilities participating as citizens, and develops personal fitness. So great. All right. And I could ask it another question like, how do we keep scouts safe? And I can run that, and it should take about a minute to run. Okay, it actually only took about 30 seconds. I just didn't want to have me sitting here in awkward silence. So it gives a long list of how we can keep our boys safe in the Boy Scouts. And also what it does here is it shows references to the article that you gave it and the lines that are in it. And so you can be able to see exactly where it's pointing to, and you can be able to find yourself in the document that you gave it. And so right now, this link, it's not working on the web scraper, right? But even though it's not working, I can upload the file here and be able to do it. So it gives you several options, and you can be able to search whatever you want. And you can be able to do this. You can copy this flow and do it for multiple handbooks in your company or for personal use. And you can be able to quickly find things in 30 seconds or less. So I hope this is helpful to you, and you can be able to use it on your own and find great use cases for it. So that's everything. Thanks.